What if every WhatsApp voice note you've ever received, the ones you keep meaning to listen to, the ones you scroll past, the ones your group chat dumps on you every day, became searchable text in one upload? I'll show you exactly how it works. Voice notes are the part of WhatsApp you can't search. Someone sends you a 30-second voice message with the address of a meeting, another one with the time, another one with directions to the meeting. You're trying to find the original address from 3 weeks ago, and you have to scrub through audio one message at a time, hoping you recognize the moment they said the street name. There's no search bar that finds spoken words. There's no way to skim. Audio is linear. It's worse on family chats. Your aunt sends 6 voice notes a day. Each one is 2 minutes long. You love your aunt, but you're never listening to all of them. So they pile up, unsearchable, unindexed, slowly burying anything you actually need. Same with work groups. Colleagues who default to voice messages because they're quick to send, leaving you to listen to dozens a day. Or learning chats, where teachers or tutors record explanations in voice form. Or accountability groups where people leave verbal updates. Voice notes have one other quiet problem. They're saved in a format called opus, which most computers and most other apps can't play directly. Open one outside WhatsApp, and it just won't work, or it'll demand you install a player. So even if you wanted to send a voice note somewhere else, to a transcription service, to a colleague, to an archive, you can't easily. WhatsApp does have a built-in voice-to-text feature on the latest iPhone. It's limited, it's off by default, and it only works message by message after you've already tapped to listen. Useful for one voice note. Useless if you have hundreds. The promise of this video is different. Export your chat once. Drop the zip on a tool that bulk transcribes every voice note in the file, then lays the transcriptions out alongside the messages in a searchable PDF. Hundreds of voice notes become hundreds of paragraphs of text. Searchable. Quotable. Yours forever. Let me show you how. Step 1. Export the chat that has the voice notes. The path is short on Android. Open the chat. 3 dots top right. More. Export chat. Pick Include Media. You definitely want Include Media for this one. That's what bundles the actual voice note audio files into the zip. Without it, you'd export the text of the chat but lose the voice content, which is the whole point of this video. On iPhone, the path is different. Open the chat. Tap the contact name at the top of the screen. Scroll all the way down past every other setting. Past mute, past custom notifications, past wallpaper, past encryption, past everything. Near the very bottom, you'll see Export Chat. Same question, attach media. You pick yes. WhatsApp prepares the zip. On a chat with 100 voice notes, this can take a minute, sometimes longer. Don't close the app. Just wait. When it finishes, the share sheet pops up. Save the zip to your computer, airdrop it to a Mac, save it to Drive, save it to Files, email it to yourself, anywhere you can get to it from a browser. The bigger the chat, the bigger the zip. A year of daily voice notes can easily be 100 megabytes. Step 2. Open chattopdf.app in any browser. The link is in the description. Drag the zip file directly onto the drop zone on the page. Or click the drop zone to use a file picker. On mobile, tap the drop zone and your phone's file picker opens up. Navigate to wherever you save the zip and pick it. The site processes the upload, unzips the file, parses the chat text into structured messages, and identifies every voice note inside by extension and metadata. You'll see a live preview of your chat with each voice note flagged. Below the preview, you pick a tier. Voice note transcription is a feature on the bigger tiers, since transcription has a real cost. The higher you go, the more voice notes you can transcribe in a single upload, the higher the per-minute audio length cap, and the better the engine quality you get. Pick the tier that fits your chat. Pay once. No subscription. No account. Once payment clears, transcription begins automatically. Now here's the part you don't see, but matters. Each voice note audio file is sent through a speech-to-text engine. The engine transcribes the words spoken in the audio, recognizes the language automatically, adds punctuation, capitalization, and basic sentence boundaries, and gives you the text back. It works in over 50 languages, so if your aunt sends voice notes in Spanish, or Portuguese, or French, the engine handles it without you needing to configure anything. Mixed language chats also work. Each individual voice note gets its language detected independently. Transcription quality is good, but not perfect. Background noise, heavy accents, multiple people talking over each other, music in the background. All of those reduce accuracy. Quiet, clear speech transcribes nearly word for word. Each voice note gets its own transcription, with the original WhatsApp timestamp and the original sender's name attached, so you always know who said what and when. In a group chat, that means every person's voice notes carry their name through to the final PDF, which is essential if you want to quote someone specific later. If you want to verify a transcription, the original audio is still in your WhatsApp chat and still in the zip file you exported, which you should keep alongside the PDF. When the processing finishes, the PDF download link appears on the page, and a copy also lands in your email. Open the PDF in any PDF viewer, Preview on Mac, Adobe Reader on Windows, the Files app on iPhone, any browser. Page 1 shows the chat header, date range, message count, participant names. Then page after page of conversation in chronological order, just like the chat. Every voice note rendered as a small audio marker, with the full transcribed text in a style block right next to it, clearly visually distinct from regular text messages, so you can tell what was originally spoken versus typed. Hit search in your PDF viewer, Control F on Windows, Command F on Mac, the magnifying glass icon on mobile, type any word from any voice note, and the PDF jumps you straight to it. The phrase you've been hunting for is now findable. The address, the time, the names, the booking reference, the instruction, the story your dad told you in a voice note 3 years ago. All searchable, all in one document. Copy text out, quote it in an email, paste it into a Word doc, edit it, save it, share it. The audio's still there too, referenced from the PDF, so you can always go back and verify. A few practical examples, and then on privacy. A medical chat where your specialist sent you instructions in voice form. Now you have the protocol in text. You can attach it to your records. You can read it back without having to re-listen. A family group chat that's been running for years. Now you have a searchable archive of stories, recipes, inside jokes, key dates. A learning group where your tutor recorded explanations. Now you have study material in writing. On privacy, the audio files go to our server, the transcription engine processes them, the text returns, and the file is removed shortly after. No training on your voice notes. No human review. No selling of data. Languages, over 50, all auto-detected per voice note. Speakers, preserved by their original WhatsApp sender name throughout. That's how to turn WhatsApp voice notes into searchable text. Links in the description. Code VOICE25 for 25% off any tier. Next in the series, converting WhatsApp Opus voice files to MP3 so they play anywhere. Subscribe for new tutorials every Tuesday and Friday.